This is how I made a drop in my woods. First, I had to make the supporters. I took a bunch of pieces of wood and I put them in an X pattern. I made 2 of these. Here, I took a plank and I got all of the nails out of it so that I could use it. Then I had sawed it. I used these pieces as supports. Then I had to nail them into the big piece of wood that I would use as the table to put on top. This part was really difficult. The wood was really hard and the table was really soft. It took a really long time. I nailed it in from the bottom and the top. Then I moved on to the second piece. I had to make sure it was all flush, and that way I could put it on and it would be all good. I took all the spare pieces off of the sides so I could use it. Then I took the supports and the big beam and I put it up top to see what it would look like. When I finished, I dug them into the ground and it looked like this. Then I had to make a landing. I started out by raking it and then pile up the dirt on the far side. I dug for a really long time, and eventually it started to look like a landing. I had this big hole, so I had to fill it all in and make sure it was all even. Then I went and I patted it down. At the bottom there was all this loose dirt, which I just raked out of the way. But the problem was, at the bottom it was too low, so I had to make another support. You can see it here. This kept it all even. There was a big hole in the wood, so I put these planks in. These were the last steps in completing the final drop.
And it's finished.
I did a hammer flip, and I went up and I patted out the beginning to the drop. Then I walked up it to make sure it was stable. It was. There was only one thing left to do. Also, I had this drop that looked like this. Where the dirt is, it was really bad, so I put a bunch of rocks and sticks and I extended it all the way up to the top. Then I hit it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.